Hi, I'm Liz Schrum for the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show. Just ahead, Tom Still talks about the upcoming Wisconsin Technology Summit, and Damian Weidman, the Chief Science Officer for a UK-based instrumentation company, talks about what he sees in Wisconsin. And now, here's this week's Tech Metrics. These snapshots of key indicators in the Wisconsin economy are developed by the Wisconsin Technology Council for its policy and news reports. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
The application period is open for the third annual Wisconsin Tech Summit, which is an opportunity for emerging companies and major firms to meet in what amounts to a series of speed dates. The summit will be held April 25th at the GE Healthcare Institute in Waukesha, where a growing list of major firms have agreed to meet with emerging companies in Wisconsin. Those major firms include giants such as GE Healthcare, Rockwell Automation, Johnson Controls, HP, Aurora Healthcare, AT&T, and more. The format is simple enough. Emerging companies apply to meet with selected major companies, which then decide if they would like to take a 15-minute meeting. Over the course of the day, about 200 speed dates will take place. The goal is to bring together emerging and major companies that may do business in similar sectors, but they travel in different orbits because of their size. Past participants report that second, more in-depth meetings do take place, and that those encounters can lead to some sort of strategic partnership. It wasn't so long ago that Wisconsin didn't have much of a startup ecosystem. Today, that structure is expanding and becoming more tailored to the needs of companies in various stages of development. Business-to-business interactions are among the most important part of that structure. In other states with vibrant startup cultures, such as Minnesota, California, Texas, and Massachusetts, major companies are usually a big part of the equation. They see it as part of their competitive advantage to work with younger companies, especially those in their same industry space. The ways for big and small to work together can range from investments to R&D partnerships to other strategic deals. Led by some of the major companies that took part in past tech summits, Wisconsin is beginning to embrace the notion that a healthy economy requires a mix of large and small enterprises. Those enterprises sometimes cross paths, usually for their mutual good. Want to take part? Go to our website and apply by March 16th. Someone may be waiting to take you out on a date.
We're back with Damian Weidman, Chief Scientific Officer for Miraco, an instrumentation company spun out of the Science and Technology Facilities Council in the United Kingdom. What is Miraco and what does it do?
You mentioned the Science and Technology Facility Council in the UK. This is the largest national lab. It's called the Rutherford Hefferton Lab, and Miraco is a spin-off from the Space Science Department I work in. So what it does is that it develops some new laser-based analytical instruments to look at very small amount of molecules and various kind of molecules. So that's the main activity. We currently have two main products, one related to looking at isotopes and one related to looking at environmental sensing.
Give us a few examples of how your work in laser spectroscopy has led to discovery on land, sea, and even space.
Laser spectroscopy is a fairly new tool, especially using new technology in the mid-infrared part of the spectrum, new laser technology. And this tool allows you to develop very compact systems that you can deploy in the field and measure really in situ. So for example, recently we took our instrument to a volcano where we could actually deploy that system and measure directly some isotopic composition from a volcanic fumaroles. You can even think of much harsher fields like space you mentioned. Currently, you're all aware of the Curiosity rover on Mars. There is some laser spectroscopy system on the rover which are actually analyzing the water and the methane in Mars atmosphere.
You're based in the United Kingdom and have ties to the UK's leading scientific group, but you're here in Wisconsin on business. What kind of potential do you see in Wisconsin tech companies?
We've been working with a company here in Wisconsin for a couple of years now, and the very interesting aspect of this is that we're exploiting really the strength in the medical area of Wisconsin. You have several kind of intellectual property related to medical diagnostics that our instrument are very well fit with. So this teaming up is really fruitful in the sense that it's very complementary. Another areas and other sectors which is of interest for us, more for my job as in the space science department, is all the activity around atmospheric science, remote sensing using satellite systems. University of Wisconsin is a very strong player in this area, and I think there is some very interesting partnership collaboration that could happen from our visit here.
Thanks, Damien, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by the Wisconsin Technology Council and WisBusiness.com and sponsored by UW-Milwaukee and Exact Sciences. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum of Talent But Executive Search. See you next time.